Hello everybody and a very good morning from City Club Cricket Ground. You are watching Boshundhara Sports City, LMS Dhaka League, powered by ACE. The first game of the day is between LAINAS Sports Club and 96ers. 6 overs have been bowled, it's 39 with that single. After the first delivery of the 7th over, Ali Hussein Mir and Raki Najij are the opening batters for LAINAS. Oh, that's a bumpy delivery. All of a sudden, we saw a bit of zip off the surface. Mohammad Rashid Osman with second over. Conceded 4 from his first. Has to be tight and accurate. That's a good comeback. Just beats the outside edge. Raki Najij got beaten by the seam. Nice little deviation from the surface. As I was mentioning, Osman has to be on the right channel. That's Ariel. Once again lands safely in the no man's land. That happens quite often in last man stands. We get to see the ball is flying, but then again, it's not been caught. That's cracked downtown, but it won't reach the fence. There is some protection. So it's positive from the perspective of LAINAS Sports Club that runs are coming in their favor. And both the batters look to be set in the middle. Oh, once again a beauty. An absolute peach from Rashid Osman. He's completely toying with Raki Najij in this point in time. 7th over done. It's 42 for none. We are coming to you live from City Club Cricket Ground, Poldobi. The first game of the day. Mohammad Zabir Al Nur Khan concedes a single in the very first delivery of his second over. He's someone who loves varying the pace and relies on his slower deliveries. Let's see how does Raki Najij take him on, because he was struggling against Osman. This one kept really low, and Rakin had absolutely no clue about that. You just can't do that on that occasion when the ball keeps really low and there is not much height. That's driven. The fielder has some works to do. Well, well, well. That's a no ball. And here comes the signal from the umpire Mushfiq Nitol. It will be a free hit. It's a positive side for LAINAS Sports Club that Ali Hussein Mir is on strike. He is looking more fluent and comfortable in the middle rather than Raki Najic. Let's see. How does he deal with this free hit delivery? Here we go. Play and a miss. He was looking to swing big, but not playing on the line of the delivery. He was trying to drag it into the onside from off. And that's where he missed it out. But there was a gap. There was a big gap between deep cover and long off. So he could have tried that lofted cover drive shot, but he didn't. He goes straight down the ground and straight over the top as well. 6 runs for Ali Hussein Mir, and the 50 comes up for LAINAS Sports Club. He's having a great day with the bat. Ali Hussein Mir moves on to 36. Overdone. After 8, it's 52 for none. Alright, so a change in bowling. Osman is not into the attack, and now Ariful Haq has been brought back. Good amount of turn that's been slapped away through the covers. So the opening stand is persisting for LAINAS, and they would love to keep the stand going, although Ali Hussein Mir is heading towards his 50. Goes for the scoop. Was looking for some improvisation. Well, all of a sudden, Raki Najic thought he needs to do something out of the box. That's gone. Straight away, the finger goes up from Omar Farooq Russell. He was advancing down the pitch, but that wasn't the right delivery to apply that shot. He came down the pitch, he was out of the crease, and the keeper just done his work, what he should have done. The first blood has been drawn for LAINAS Sports Club. It's 53 for 1. So the fall of the first wicket brings Atikur Rahman Shaun to the middle. He's at number 3. Has to accompany Ali Hussain Mir as much as possible, who is going in great guns. Just having a look around the field. Some purchase for Ariful Haq. He is having a great over. Only a single conceded, and the most important breakthrough for 96ers. Well, once again a variation, a quicker delivery from Ariful. More pace on offer, and with this dot, a great over comes to a close. Just a single from it, and an important wicket for 96ers. It's 53 for 1. Just a little tuck around the corner for a quick rotation of strike. Atikur Rahman Shaun, he comes back to the strike and he is yet to get off the mark. On the other hand, Ali Hussain Mir, he looks to be in a positive note, just trying to be productive, scoring runs in almost every delivery. That's from the edge, but doesn't find the gap. Good work from the fielder. So it's going to be important for someone like Atikur Rahman Shaun to get set before Ali Hussain Mir departs the crease, because if he scores 12 more runs, he has to leave as per the rule of LMS. That's lovely. Oh yes, a cracking shot through the covers, and it races off to the fence for 4 runs. He's on his 40s, Ali Hussain Mir. And as I was talking about, he has to leave if he scores 8 more runs. And that's going to be a concern for LAINAS Sports Club. He goes again. And this time even better. 6 runs. A lovely pickup shot against Zabir Al Noor Khan. And all of a sudden, this lad finds himself under the pump. He's inching closer to his 50. It's 48 from 32. What a knock. What an innings this guy is playing. Just a single. Keeps the strike for the next over. After 10, it's 66 for 1. Alright, so another change in bowling. It's gonna be Hossein Mohammad Rabbi from another end, and after 10 overs, the end has been changed. 66 for 1, LAINAS Sports Club. That's a miss hit, but once again lands safely. And with this single, that's the 50 of Ali Hossein Mir. What a great knock this guy has played. 50 from 34 deliveries. And we have seen a great exhibition of boundaries and sixes. He departs the crease as per the rule of last man stands. It's 67 for 1. Alright, the departure of Ali Hossein Mir brings Mohammad Mijba Islam to the middle. So there will be some runs. They're looking for a couple, but settles down with a single only. So eventually, Atikur Rahman Shaun gets off the mark. Right, some variation. This time it was a leg spinner in fact, from Hossein Mohammad Rabbi. We don't often see the off spinners do that. Once again a leg spinner. Interesting. And he's having some good amount of turn from the pitch as well. 3 runs from this over this far. And this single will make it 4. So after 11, it's 70 for 1. Alright, so another new bowler. It's Imrul Bahar. Spin attack from 96ers. And another leg spinner. Interesting. We don't often see that in LMS. Couple of leg spinners in the same team. Well, that's a full toss and that's been punished. It was a juicy full toss. And Atikur Rahman Shaun took the full toll of it. Opportunity given and opportunity taken as well. Kept a little low. Pushed through the covers for a single. Interesting to see Imrul Bahar is not giving any time to the batter. Just look at that. Here he comes and he's gonna go within a very few seconds. He was excited, but no response from the umpire Mushfiq Nitol. That's cut away. And cut away for a boundary. The fielder could have done better on that occasion. A boundary to close the 12th over. 9 runs from it. After 12, it's 79 for 1. That was a straighter appeal as well. Once again, the umpire remains silent. So a couple of runs from leg by. Bit of fine tuning in the field placement. We're coming to you live from City Club Cricket Ground. You are watching Bosundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League. That's straight, aerial, but will be cut off from Rashid Osman. There could be a couple, but they settle down with a single only. Oh, that's lovely. That's beautiful. A quicker delivery, and the pace was used perfectly by Mes Balom to earn himself a boundary. There was a big gap through that zone because the third man fielder was in a squarish position, and he has absolutely seized that advantage. That will certainly boost his confidence. Mes Balom. He plays the same shot again, but this time around the fielder cuts it off and sends back to the keeper. Well, a quicker. This was really quick from Hussain Mohammad Rabbi. And he beats the batter, all ends up. So 13 gone. After 13, it's 87 for 1. So that's the second spill for Rashid Osman, and he starts off well. The instruction was to drag the length back from the captain, and he's trying to be persistent with that good length. The bottom edge, back-to-back dots for Rashid Osman. This pitch was looking really good, although there was a bit of dew early in the morning. Well, that's a lovely delivery. And just look at that bounce. After pitching, it had almost like a tennis ball bounce. This is turning out to be a good over. If he ends well, does Rashid Osman. Oh my goodness! That was a rip snorter. Absolutely a rip snorter. He's completely ripping the heart out of Misbah Alam. In this point in time, does Rashid Osman. It's a good shot. Will it find the gap? It somehow does. Right, a counter punch from Misbah Alam as well. He picks up a boundary in the last ball of this over after conceding 4 dot deliveries in a row. So with this boundary, the 14th over gets completed. It's 91 for 1. That's been tracked downtown. A single has been fetched in the very first delivery of the 15th. So LAINAS Sports Club, they have to get boundaries as much as possible because we're just entering the slog overs. Once again, a quicker one from Rabbi. He has this variation, and that's really positive for a leg spinner because without variation, you can't be an effective bowler in 20 over cricket. That was sort of a straight sweep for only a single. So the viewers, you perhaps know about Last Man Stands cricket, that it's an amateur format and also a slightly different one from conventional cricket. It's played between 16 players and 8-a-side game, and some unique and different rules have been imposed to make this format a more interesting one. We'll take you through that as the last delivery of this over comes in. So a single to complete the 15th. After 15, it's 96 for 1. The batting card, 50 for Ali Hussain Mir from 34 deliveries. Raki Najid's score 15 from 19 was not a really good innings. And right now, Atikur Rahman Shawan and Mohammad Misbah Alam, they're cruising along, but they need to cut loose. Only 3 overs to go, and they're only at 96. So third over for Shakil Ahmed Niloy. A typical medium fast bowler. A very short run up and bowls with a slow pace. But that's a lovely shot down the ground. That's going to be a boundary. Yes! Straight as an arrow. And that'll bring the team 100 for LAINAS Sports Club. It's 1-1 for 1. And a nice looking shot from Mitch Balum's pillow. He goes again, but we'll find the man. In this very ground, the average total is around 150, even when it's an 18-over game. From the edge, once again, Atikur Rahman Shaun is out of danger. So, as I was mentioning, that they need to score something around 140 at least in order to have a fighting total on the board. Otherwise, it's going to be really tough for the bowlers of LAINAS Sports Club to defend whatever they put on the board below 140. Well, that's a bumper. A dot to complete the 16th. 7 runs from this over. It's 103 for 1. Well, a good delivery to start the 17th. Last over for Hossain Mohammad Rabbi, and he's done really well throughout his spell. Oh, that's straight back over the bowler's head. A boundary down the ground. Atikur Rahman Shaun takes the charge on and hits Rabbi out of the park for 4 runs. Full toss, only be a single. It seems like both the batters are trying to break free as much as possible. Oh, that's a poor delivery, and that's been dealt with. Absolutely a gift to the batter down the leg side. And MD Mitch Balum just pounced on it. Attempt of a wild swing, but missed. An auspicious over from LAINAS Sports Club. Once again, 9 runs. It's 112 for 1. Well, well, well. A blunder. An absolute blunder. That has allowed a boundary in the very first ball of the 18th. Atikur Rahman Shaun starts the over with a 4. That's a big shot. Over the top. Out of the park. And it's a 6. So 10 from the first 2. LAINAS Sports Club, they're off to a flyer on the 18th. Goes again. Will he find the boundary? No! Finds a fielder instead. And that's the end of Atikur Rahman Shaun. He was going slow but ended really well with some fireworks. The second wicket falls down for LAINAS. It's 1-2-2 for 2. Right, so the last wicket brings SM Farhad Ahmed to the middle. Well, once again a short delivery from Rashid Usman. Farhad was looking for a big hike but missed it completely. Well, that's a good one, my goodness. Just a flick of the wrist and it flew all the way. The 18th over is done. It's 128 for 2. Pulled him. A beautiful flight and turn. Castle Smith Balum. A rifle hawk came from round the wicket and that was a perfect delivery for that off spin. There was flight, there was loop, and after pitching it turned back to the right hander and knocked the bails off. So that's the fall of the third wicket. It's 128 for 3. So the new batter is Yasin Rohit. Just taking his card, looking around the field. Only 9 deliveries to go to complete the innings. Let's see how far they can go. Oh my goodness! Yasin Rohit just announced his arrival in a grand way. That's a 6 over cow corner. And a sweet blow, a meaty blow from his willow. A lovely shot. Just look at his stance. He has stood in that particular stand and now it's out of the ground. I hope everyone is okay out there because it's a residential area and there will be a lot of people on the streets. But it was a mighty blow, a lusty blow from Yasin Rohit. Back-to-back sixes for him. Where were you? Where were you, Yasin Rohit? Your team needed you much before than your arrival. He'll be on the peak of his confidence. Will he go for another one? A vociferous appeal from the keeper. He was looking to go once again, and he should. Only 7 deliveries to go, and he has to hit big. Another wild swing. But this time it's missed. So 19 gone. 12 runs from it. It's 140 for 3. Well, a lovely delivery to kickstart the ultimate over. A bumper from Shakil Hussain Niloy. He loves doing that and he does it really well. From the edge, and that's going to bring some runs. Oh, great effort. Really good effort from the fielder. Couple of runs taken. Quick running between the wickets as well from the batters. So good cricket all round, good fielding, good running between the wickets, and the delivery wasn't a bad one as well. Lifted, there's a fielder. Straight down his throat. So that's the end of SM Farhad Ahmed. A little cameo comes to an end as the 4th wicket falls down. It's 142 for 4. Right, so it's Mohammad Jubair. He has only two deliveries to face. Let's see. Can he face two deliveries? He faces only one as he finds a single, and Yasin Rohit is for the last delivery to face. And just remind you that if he hits the last ball for a 6, it's going to be a 12. So you would, of course, look for that. It's a unique rule of last man stands cricket that if you hit the last delivery for a 6, you will be rewarded with 12 runs. Well, a bumper. And is that a wicket? We're yet to be confirmed. Still some confusion. Well, that was a wide delivery. Yes, a run out. Also a wide delivery. But the best part for LAINAS Sports Club is Yasin Rohit will be on strike. Right, so the last delivery doesn't connect well. They're looking for a couple. Will there be a couple? Yes, there is. The throw was in the wrong end. The throw was in the wrong end. And that really allowed the batters to take the couple. They were looking for a thrice as well, but there's a run out. Whatever has transpired, a couple has been added to the card. So that's the end of the first innings of the first game of the day. LAINAS Sports Club, they collected 147 from 20 overs. So the target for 96ers will be 148. Let's see whether they can chase it down. We're going for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll come back very, very soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back with the run chase of the first game of Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Ace. LAINAS Sports Club, they batted first and posted a total of 147, which means 96ers. They'll have to score 148 for winning this game. The first over will be delivered by Atikur Rahman Shaun, and here we go. Straight away off the mark, Sabit Hossain. Well, he is off the mark through a boundary. Interesting. I was not expecting that because it wasn't a powerful shot. The fielder was there and he should have cut this one off, but no. It went between two fielders and all the way for a boundary. So a boundary to kickstart Sabit Hossain's innings. It will certainly give him a lot of confidence, and with this single, the strike gets rotated and he brings his opening partner, Hussain Mohammad Rabbi, into the strike. That's from the edge. It lands safely. Three fielders were after it. Very much fortunate for Hossain Mohammad Rabbi. In LMS you can do that because it's an 80-side game and all the fielders usually are in the boundary edge. So you have that luxury. Oh, this could be the first wicket, my goodness. That was a difficult chance, but it was dropped. Atikur Rahman Shaun could have had his first. So a single to complete the first over, 7 runs from it. After one, it's 7 for none. For the next over, it's going to be Raihan Ahmed. Just getting his field right. Placing the fielders at the right directions. So a blend of spin and pace for LAINAS Sports Club. They would love to have an early breakthrough because they are not defending a mammoth total and they need that breakthrough badly. That's a good delivery. A vociferous appeal as well. No response from the umpire, and has it gone all the way? No, it hasn't. The fielder has done really well to stop it. So a couple of runs for Sabit Hossain. That was a good shout. That was really, really close, but the umpire thought something else and called as a not out. That's a wayward delivery, and yes, the signal comes from Mushfiq Nitol that it's a wide. There's a unique rule in last man stands cricket. The first wide is just like the conventional one, but from the second wide, every wide delivery is counted as a legal delivery and 3 runs are penalized. through the covers. They're hurrying back for the second, and really well done. They pushed in the gap. The fielders had to run for the ball, and they also ran for a couple of runs. So good cricket all around. Runs are coming for 96ers. It's 12 for 1. Raihan Ahmed conceded 3 from his first 2. Oh my goodness, what was that? All of a sudden we saw a zip of the surface. Absolutely an unplayable delivery for Sabit Hussain. He was completely bamboozled seeing that, and he was surprised, completely surprised. From the edge, the shouts of catch it, and it's been caught. Oh my goodness! Has it been caught? Yes, it's been caught. It's been caught from the boundary line, and that's the first blood. Sabit Hussain has to go back, but in the meantime, the batters have stolen a couple of runs. It's 14 for 1. Right, so the new batter is Mohammad Ariful Haq. He's gonna face his first delivery. Oh my goodness. Mohammad Raihan Ahmed is all of a sudden speaking a language which the batters are not understanding at all. Certainly an auspicious over from the perspective of LAINAS Sports Club. After 2, it's 14 for 1. They're looking for a couple. They should have come back, but they settled with a single. So Atikur Rahman Shaun continues. A mixture of pace and spin for 96ers. In fact, for LAINAS Sports Club. Has taken the pace off on this occasion. A quick single, but no throw whatsoever from Shaun. Although there was a backup and the fielder was hurrying into the stumps, however, Shaun thought of not throwing the ball. So it's 16 for 1, 96ers. Play and a miss. Once again, some good bowling from Atikur Rahman Shaun. He's trying to play with the mind of the batter, and he has succeeded on that mission, that can also be said. Once again, a repetition of the previous delivery, a replication of the shot, and the replication of the result as well. It's a dot. Got the toe part of the willow. Will just be a single only. Will it be a single or they're coming back for the second? No. They settle down with a single only. So 3 runs only from the third over. It's 17 for 1. Right, so the wicket taker Rehan Ahmed continues, and he continues his good bowling. Once again, some extra bounce from the surface, and he's hitting that optimal length. Straight, but that's gonna land safely, yes. 2 fielders were converging, but it was beyond their reach. As I also mentioned in the first innings, that in LMS the batters have this luxury to play the ball aerially. As the fielders, they stand at the edge of the boundary. For this reason, the batters get safe. Slightly edgy. Finds the fielder at deep third. It'll just be a single. We're coming to you live from City Club Cricket Ground, Paul Lobby. It's Boshundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by ACE and sponsored by T Sports. The first of the 3 games of the day is between 96ers and LAINAS Sports Club. Once again, it's from the edge, and it goes all the way for a boundary. Bisects those 2 fielders at backward point and deep third man. Not intentional, but Ariful Hawk will take it. Play and a miss, a quicker delivery from Raihan. Concedes 5 runs from his second. After 2, it's 22 for 1. After 4, it's 22 for 1. I beg your pardon. That's it straight over the head of the bowler for a single though. So it's a different format of playing cricket, last man stands. It started back in 2005 in England. And now LMS is playing over 20 countries all across the globe. Last year, back in 2024, the Last Man Stands World Cup also took place at Nairobi in Kenya, and the Last Man Stands Bangladesh national team won the title and became the world champion last year. So it's a great feat to achieve. Once again, a leading edge. Once again, it lands safely. So Atikur Rahman Shaun has done really well, that must be said. Right from the get-go, he has bowled in the optimal areas, kept things tight, but the batters tried to be aggressive against him, but couldn't really. Oh, that's a lovely shot. That is out of the park. And the ball has certainly been lost. That's the biggest of the day. And this comes from the willow of Hossain Mohammad Rabbi. It's a massive 6. And after 5, it's 32 for 1. So the first change in bowling, it's going to be Mohammad Jubair. Oh yes! That is a big one! Over the top, out of the ground, and it's a half a dozen. Hariful Haq just muscled it downtown. That was a big jump from the fielder, but it was completely out of his reach. So back-to-back 6s. Tries to go again. Will it find the gap? No, he doesn't. A quicker delivery. There was an attempt of a late cut from Hossain Mohammad Rabbi, but that was quick too quick to play that shot. Punched away. Oh my goodness! This is absolutely sloppy. The fielder made a hash of a thing, and that has allowed the ball to go all the way for another boundary. This is turning out to be an expensive over for LAINAS Sports Club. 11 runs from the first 4, and the last delivery is yet to be bowled. Let's see how many runs come from the last one. Only a single. So 12 runs from the 6th over. After 6, it's 44 for 1. I see. So another change in bowling. It's going to be Yasin Rohit for the next over, and starts off with a wide delivery, and the keeper makes a bit of mistake as well. Fortunately, that doesn't cost an extra run. Well, another wide, and in LMS, second wide of any over except the last one is counted as a legal delivery, and 3 runs are added to the cards, and that's where it has transpired. 4 runs from the first legal delivery of this over. It's 48 for 1. That's a good comeback. That's a very good comeback from Yasin Rohit. We saw a cameo from him in the very last phase of the first innings. He'll be hoping to replicate that performance in his bowling as well, because his team needs his service. They're not defending a really big total, and for defending that total, they will have to bowl well. Another play and a miss. He's trying to go wide outside the off stump. For this reason, the first 2 deliveries were wayward, but this time he's at the 6th stump corridor, which is an ideal line for him. And Hussain Mohammad Rabbi is struggling in that particular zone. He needs to take his feet forward just to get to the pitch of the ball. Once again, as I was speaking, Rohit is persisting with that line. Rabbi has to fix it. He needs to step out. He needs to move his front leg to the line of the ball and then play a drive. There's a gap between long off and tip cover. So if he can time the ball well and play the drive, Rabbi could get a boundary. It's a bumper. A really good over from Yasin Rohit. Only 4 runs from it. Good comeback after delivering back-to-back wides. It's 48 for 1. So the expensive Jubair comes for his second over, conceded 12 from his first. He needs to make a good comeback. NinetySixers, they're inching closer to the team 50. Ooh. Is it a bold? Well. The bowler is claiming that he has bowled him. The umpire said the bails have been dislodged after coming from the keeper. Still, the bowler is having a talk. Short length that's been dragged away for a single, and that brings the team 50 for NinetySixers. 50 from the 8th over. They're going well despite losing an early wicket. This partnership is going between Rabbi and Ariful. Bit of yes and no. Eventually no run taken. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Almost hit the umpire, and that's gone down the ground for a boundary. Well, that was risky. That was really risky for Mushfiq Nitol. Almost had hit him. A great way to complete the 8th over. 6 runs from it. After 8, it's 54 for 1. Well, Yasin Rohit, he starts off with a big wide, and that goes all the way for a boundary too. So 5 runs. And it's not even a legal delivery. So yeah, once again, not a good start for Rohit, but he made a really good comeback in the previous over. After giving away back-to-back wides, he bowled 4 dot balls in a row. Let's see what transpires in this over. Appeal. Perhaps that was off the thigh pad. There was a loud noise. Even from the comm box, I could hear that. And the umpire signaled it was off the pad. Off the edge, and 4 more. This time it's off the bat of Hussain Mohammad Rabbi. Streaky but effective for NinetySixers. They need 85 runs more to win this game from 58 deliveries. It's very much gettable. And both the batters are looking set right now. Once again edgy, but safe. A single only. So 10 runs from the first 3 deliveries of this over. It's turning out to be an expensive one from Rohit. Play and a miss. So a precious dot ball for Rohit, and he was persisting in a particular channel in the previous over, which has completely been lost in his second. Alright, so once again, slightly a good comeback from Rohit. Back-to-back dots. After 9, it's 64 for 1. Well, well, well. What a welcome to Ali Hussain Mir. His first ball, and that's been dispatched all the way for a massive 6. Good comeback. Just beats the outside edge. Ali Hussain Mir had a very good outing with the bat in hand. Scored 50 from 34. Pulled him! You miss, I hit. Commentator's blessing. I was just praising his batting prowess, and as soon as I do that, he gets a wicket. So that's the much needed breakthrough for LAINAS Sports Club, and that's been given by Ali Hussain Mir. It's 70 for 2. So the new batter is Zabir Al Nur Khan. Straight away gets off the mark by picking up a single. We saw a tussle between Zabir Al Nur Khan and Ali Hussain Mir. And now the end has been changed. Zabir is the batter and Mir is the bowler now. Oh, lovely. That's a beauty from Ali Hussein Mir. Flight and turn just deceives the batter. 10 gone, 71 for 2. So change of ends after 10 overs. Mohammad Jubair continues. Considered 18 from his first two. So since a wicket has fallen, there has to be the reconstruction of the innings between Zabir Al Nur Khan and Ariful Haq. Oh, that's a lusty blow, but not in the gap. And bit of fumble from the fielder. And for this reason, the batters could take an extra run. We're coming to you live from City Club Cricket Ground. It's Boshunthara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by Ace. First of the 3 games of the day between NinetySixers and LAINAS Sports Club. As a spinner, you need to be tight in 20 over games because the batters would love to take the opportunity of hitting a spinner out of the park. A miss it from Zabir Al Nur Khan. Hasn't found the touch yet. Once again, a similar kind of incident and resulted in a dot ball. So 11 gone, it's 75 for 2. That's driven only for a single. So Ariful Haq looks to be in a good nick, scoring runs and not eating up dot deliveries, but Zabir Al Nur Khan is yet to get to the prime touch, but now that a shot of authority. That is some shot from Zabir Al Nur Khan, and he has proved me wrong. That was pumped down the ground and it sailed over for a maximum. A single followed by a 6. $83 for 2, 96ers. Oh, he goes again. Straight down the ground. This time even bigger. Ariful Haq joins the party. And that's the second 6 of this over as well. $14 already from the first 4. Will this be the most expensive over of the game? Appeal it from the bowler and the keeper, but no response from Mushfiq Nital. After 12, it's 89 for 2. LMS, it's a special format of cricket for the amateur players only. It's also the biggest platform for playing cricket for the amateur players all across the globe. Almost 3 lakhs players play this very game, and some different rules have been applied to make this game more enthusiastic for the players, for the fans as well. But in the meantime, it's a great shot. It's a magnificent shot from Zabir Al Nur Khan. He has decided to get a move on, and he gets move on with boundaries and over boundaries. A white full toss, it's been dragged away to the onside. For a single, but the gap between the ball and run has minimized a lot, and now 96ers, they need 50 runs from 36 deliveries. That's been guided away. The fielder has a lot of work, and he does really well. Used his feet to stop the ball, and he does really well on that occasion. So 13 gone, it's 90 In fact, 100 for 2. That's a great effort from the fielder at the boundary edge. Certainly has saved a couple of runs for his team. And Zabir Al Nur Khan gets a couple. Oh, shot! That's a huge 6. That's gone many a miles. Mohammad Zabir Al Nur Khan, he's in a party mode. And he's playing some rollicking shots all around the park. Through covers, down the ground, over the top. It's all happening. 40 to get now from 33. A slower delivery change of pace, because Raihan knew that Zabir Al Nur Khan may take the charge once again and go after him for preventing that shot. Raihan Ahmed just changed the pace and some variation. Oh, that's a good comeback. That's a very good comeback. Just beats the outside edge and has dragged the length slightly back as well. Bit of chat between the batters. That happens a lot in cricket. Whenever the batter is struggling against any bowler, his partner comes to say, well, no matter what, you can do it. Just stick to the plan. Right hand persists with the slower delivery. Ends the 14th over. It's 110 for 2. That's a good shot, but straight to the fielder. NinetySixers, they require 37 from 29. If Zabir Al Nur Khan and Ariful Haq they stay in the middle, then this run chase will going to be an easy one for them. Let's see what transpires in the upcoming phase of the game. Boom! All the way. Zabir Al Nur Khan, he is in a hurry. Anything short, anything wide outside the off stump, he's not gonna go any ball like that to go waste. This is turning out to be a gem of an innings from Zabir Al Nur Khan. 32 from 13 only. And it's a wide. Yes, it's a wide due to the height of the ball. Firstly, it was short. Secondly, there was some extra bounce as well. So the umpire Mushfiq Nitol had to extend his arms. Oh yes, that's even bigger. As I said, Zabir Al Nur Khan is in a hurry, and he has lost so many balls in this game too. 24 runs to get from 27. This is turning out to be an one-sided affair. After this carnage from Zabir Al Nur Khan, he moves on to 39 with that 6, and it was a belligerent one. So a single to complete the 15th over. From the last 5, 96ers will be needing 22. It's 126 for 2. So these pictures are coming to you live from City Club Cricket Ground, Pallavi. It's Bosundhara Sports City. Last man stands. Dhaka League. Oh yes! Once again, it's a biggie from Zabir Al Nur Khan, and he gets closer to his 50. 46 from 17, and he's in a rush to finish things off in a quick succession. From the toe part, there is a fielder, just short from his reach. The single brings Ariful to the strike. That's punched for a single only. That is some shot. Once again, it's a big one. It's a 6, and it's a 50 for Zabir Al Nur Khan. It was raining sixes from his willow. He completes his 50 and walks back to the hut like a king. The 16th over ends. It's 141 for 2 and only 7 runs to get from the last 4. So it's a unique rule of last man stands cricket that if a batter hits a 50, he has to depart, and that's what has happened in terms of Zabir Al Nur Khan. He had to depart, and that brought Abdul Muttalib. But in the meantime, Ariful Haq gets into the show and levels the score. Only a run to get over the line is needed for 96ers. He sweeps it, and that's it. That's the triumph for 96ers. They win easily and comfortably by 6 wickets. And good performance all around. The bowlers did a decent job, but the batting was even better. So that's the completion of the first game, where 96ers, they beat LAINAS Sports Club by 6 wickets. So thank you, viewers. We will be right back with a live broadcast of the second game as well. Till then, stay tuned. Goodbye.